Now, in continuation to the video you guys watched this morning about the complexity of repegging USTC on the Terra Luna Classic network back to that dollar mark, we're going to go over what the Repeg team is saying about market infrastructure, about, what else do we have here? Market liquidity, and then we're going to be going over the product market fit. This is everything that they are looking to as being crucial for making sure that we get the Repeg right, because the last thing, the absolute last thing, what would be the nail in the coffin or the dagger twist for Terra Luna Classic would be attempting a repeg and then watching a death spiral happen again as it unpegs and a depeg event occurs, and we're back in the exact same scenario that we were when Terra Luna Classic fell from $100 back in, I believe it was May of 2022. So let's discuss what the Repeg team is saying, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you guys are brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks. Now, if you guys want cryptocurrency exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you've got KuCoin and Binance down there. KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active traders. So the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you guys are holding on those exchanges, it's going to be considered a loan to those exchanges. If you want to mitigate that risk and make it your asset, you need to look at a cold storage or DeFi wallet. Guys, now we're going to jump into this article here. This is the same one that we were reading from this morning. So if you guys want to check this discussion out on Commonwealth for yourself, absolutely do it. But we need to understand that the Repeg team, it's pulling at me a little bit, okay? Because we don't necessarily need to know all of these intricacies of repegging USTC. We need to know the theoretical math. Remember, the proposal is for the math to get done so that we can show Binance the proof of concept, and Binance accepts it and potentially goes along with us to repeg USTC. We don't need to necessarily know how hard it is, and I get that. And I say it's pulling at me because I do love all of the communication. I love the transparency and the communication that they're providing, absolutely. I just hope that we're on the right direction, and I hope that they are doing what they said they would do. So market infrastructure, we need to understand this. The crypto ecosystem is an intricate system that has liquidity flowing through it, various markets at all times. When it comes to managing the price of USTC and defending that $1 peg, the way in which the price is propagated through all markets in the crypto ecosystem needs to be fully understood. In the case of Terra Luna Classic, the current market price of USTC is updated on-chain every 30 seconds from every validator in the active set via decentralized price oracles that run the report prices from various services that track the real-world price of USD. This holds true for every stablecoin that Terra Classic has, not just USTC. However, it is important to understand that the price of USTC on decentralized exchanges and centralized exchanges do not follow this system, and price discrepancies between all markets at all times for every asset, not just USTC. This is where arbitrageurs come in, usually by running bots, to find opportunities to buy an asset low on one market and sell it for a higher price on another market. This cross-market activity happens 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the crypto ecosystem, and it's a very important function of price discovery. The original market swap algorithm for Terra Classic tried to balance this incentive that arbitrageurs naturally have in order to maintain that $1 peg of USTC, but as we already know, the original algorithm didn't work because the incentives weren't well structured as they could have been at the algorithmic level. The flaws in the original algorithm need to be addressed, and we have thoughts on how to solve those, but it's going to be coming in future posts. Now, I absolutely agree with that, okay? I don't know why we're waiting till future posts. They are on a very tight frame, and I'm telling you right now, if you guys are part of the USTC Repeg team, you're going to want to get as much information out as possible. Terra Luna Classic community, we know we are strapped for cash, and if you guys expect to get that $20,000 check next month, I mean, you're going to need to provide some work. Market liquidity, and I will say this, arbitrageurs are natural. Think about any ecosystem that is out there, even the little feeder fish that follow sharks around and eat the stuff that sharks have already devoured. They are necessary. Arbitrageurs help keep the price stable. You might not think that, but if you're in a closed market, only dealing in Japan, and the United States is a completely closed market, Terra Luna Classic or USTC, for example, could trade at 2 cents in the United States, but it could trade at 80 cents in Japan. Now, how does that make any sense for the same exact product to be trading at 2 giantly different spreads? Arbitrageurs serve a purpose. They come in there, they buy it in the US, increasing demand. Dude, they are going to buy it up so stinking fast if they see it at 2 cents in the US and they could sell it for 80 cents in Japan. They're going to buy. It is going to rip the price higher. And what they're going to do, they're going to go over to Japan and they're going to sell, bringing that price back down in equilibrium where it should be. So I don't have a problem with arbitrageurs. I have a problem with broken algorithms. So I do agree that the USTC team really needs to make sure that this is correct and this is worked out. Market liquidity. It is crucial to understand that we exist in a wider ecosystem and that we can't just apply solutions to our blockchain and expect the liquidity to stay on chain and adhere to whatever rules we try to set. Yes, to a certain degree, I agree with this. Not fully. If we place onerous rules on liquidity as a blockchain, that liquidity can and will flee elsewhere to be free of those onerous rules. Whether it be another blockchain or an off-chain market, liquidity, or money, is the synonym that they're using here, money will always go where it believes that it can get the most sustainable yield, and capital efficiency matters when you are a liquidity provider or a market maker. If we really want to repeg USTC to $1 and reduce the supply of LUNC, we need to find ways to attract money on the chain in a win-win manner instead of coming up with mechanisms that encourage liquidity or money to flee off-chain. Absolutely, dude, but if you provide the opportunity to 50, 60, 70x grow your money in USTC by legitimately proving that you can repeg it to $1, dude, this is not even me just being optimistic. If this math that they have set out to do wholeheartedly and honestly proves that USTC can be repegged to $1, we will see the influx of billions of dollars flowing onto the Terra Luna Classic blockchain because people realize they are going to 60, 70, 80x their money in USTC. That's not a problem. The problem right now is disbelief. People don't believe it's going to happen. If I told you you were guaranteed to 90x your money, that's what they're doing. Remember, the USTC Repeg team is doing the math to prove that we can. So if they prove that we can repeg it and people see that they're going to 80x their money on USTC, you would be naive to think that billions of dollars don't flow into a guaranteed 80x scenario. Because it's going to be guaranteed. Remember, they're going to go through every scenario. This is why we hired these mathematical geniuses to do this work in the first place. Product market fit. Understanding the dynamics around market participants, infrastructure, and how liquidity on the markets works is indeed helpful, but we're able to create multiple mechanisms that ensure USTC can be repegged and be capable of defending its peg. But it is important to note that creating true demand for USTC via achieving product market fit for Terra Luna Classic is paramount. And I agree with that. If nobody wants to use Terra Luna Classic, then they're not going to use it. They're not going to want to buy it. They're not going to want to hold it beyond that $1 mark, and it's going to have a massive sell-off afterwards. Product market fit in the first place. Creating that demand is going to be easy. If these guys can prove the math, if it is there, and they show that they're certain we can get back up to $1, we are going to have money inflowing like wild. It's going to be easier than, going out to the west and striking gold or oil or whatever you want to mine for. If you're guaranteed an 80x return, people are going to flock. The problem is keeping them there afterwards. And if the algorithm truly is what they claim that it will be, stable, people love stable coins. That is what you transact in. So people will find utility. People will want USTC if it remains stable. So I want to know what you guys think, because this is huge. If they can do what they set out to do, it really will be paramount. It's going to be game-changing. I am just beginning to question, with all of the questions they're posing and the perspective shift that they're kind of anticipating in the community here, are they here to do the math and prove the work, or are they here to stick around and tell us how hard it's going to be? I want to know what you think down in the comments below, and if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day. We are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro 883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin and Binance, free Discord, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.